Really happy. I've had a good race generally. I've learned a lot about my preparation, a lot about sailing the boat, and a lot about myself. I managed to finish on a high as well, which has been quite a good thing. It kind of just gives me a better feeling about how this year has gone, and kind of gives me a bit more motivation to come back next year and try and give it a better go. I think I'm probably 9th or 10th at the moment, but I got a couple of boats just behind me, including Erwan Tabele, who's been giving me a hard time for about 200 miles now. Slipped past me a couple of times, I slipped back past him, which is a bit nerve-wracking, so it's quite good, but it's quite encouraging that I've been able to at least give him a run for his money. Hopefully he'll keep it up to the finish. The most exciting thing in the last 3 weeks was definitely the final leg, just sailing up with a lot more company, with a lot more boats around you, and generally a higher quality. Just means there's a lot more fun to be had. You're constantly gaining or losing from options or speeds that you're doing or making, and it's just generally a lot more exciting, and it kind of gives you a little bit of an insight into how exciting the Figaro can be and how much more exciting it gets the better you get at it. So even more motivation to come out next year and try again. I got a little bit of sleep last night, not a lot, maybe half an hour. I'm hoping to get a bit of sleep when we get around the corner, which will probably be in about 4 or 5 hours time. It's a really hard race to describe. You can't really, the best way of finding out what it's about is by doing it, and this experience you won't really find anywhere else. It's fantastic that you just race for 3 days, pushing the limits of what you can physically do, how little you can sleep, how little you can eat, how fast you can make a boat go, and there's just so many different areas to it. It's hard to pinpoint one thing which is going to make you better, and that's what makes it so challenging, so hard, and it's the biggest sense of achievement when it goes well for you. It's a very different challenge to oceanic sailing, like transatlantics or trips over the Pacific or Southern Ocean. It's a very different challenge sailing on your own for 3 days and really pushing the limit of what your body can physically do is interesting, and that's why we're here, and that's why we want to come back. It's the best place to learn, and if you want to get better in the oceanic stuff or in sailing generally, sailing with 36 identical boats with really good sailors on is the best place to learn.